be the Raptors off the tip. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. They've got Lowry. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Chris Bosh. Then there's Carter. And it's DeRozan in at the 2. And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender. Has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
Here's Lanier. Just 5 on the clock. It's back to Hill. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Outside Hill. Back to Dumars. Dumars a screen on Leonard. Wallace the pass to Hill. Over Carter, and the basket by Hill. Hill's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option. Keeps defenders honest when he's knocking that down.
Now here is Carter. Bosh, that's the pick for Carter. Over Hill, and it's Carter missing.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And Dumars gets it to go.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Carter against Hill. And it's Carter missing. And here are the Pistons. Hill finds Thomas. It's back to Hill. There's the screen. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Lanier, no good. And the Raptors off to a slow start, trailing by 4. Outside Lowry. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
Lowry can be dangerous from deep. The defense has to guard him better than this.
Wallace outside. Pistons passing it around. Outside Hill. Up and in on the layup. Hill's got 6.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here is Carter, and Isaiah Thomas picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Pistons. It's a 3-point game. Hill passes to Thomas. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
Now here's DeRozan. Hasn't made one yet. Outside Bosh. 5 to shoot. Over Lanier. Bosh misses. Pistons leading by 5. Thomas inside, now recovering. Here's the teardrop. Tries again, and Wallace finishes inside.
And as one of the strongest guys in the league, that's where Wallace wants to operate, down in the paint.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. Here is Carter. To the middle, here's Bosh. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
Assisted by.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Detroit, leading by 5. Down low, Lanier. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarters.
Outside DeRozan. Carter outside. There's the triple. Rebound by the Pistons. Hill left side. And it's in there. Hill's got 8 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
No problems knocking that one down.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And the basket by Hill. He's got 10.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Pass to DeRozan. Carter outside. DeRozan a screen on Hill. Back to Leonard. The three. It's hauled in by Lanier. Pistons leading by 9. Hill looking it over. DeRozan against Dumars. Here's Lanier. Banked in off the glass.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now here's Leonard. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
To the inside. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Bosch. Leonard with the ball. And it's Wallace picking him up. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Chauncey Billups checked in for the Pistons. Stoudemire, he's checked in for the Raptors. Thomas kicks to Hill. Six for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Pass to Lanier. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
The Pistons making a change here. DeBusschere is checked in. And the Raptors also making a change. Siakam is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And the Raptors call time here. Leonard looking around. Here's Carter. And again, Toronto no up. Pistons leading by 9. Pass to Thomas. It's tipped and stolen by Leonard. There's the lob to Carter. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Man, I love seeing Carter take flight. Insanity, a powerful dunker on these alley-oops.
Hill against Leonard. Hill, no good.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Here's Carter. Off on the layup. Now the Pistons with it. 7-point differential. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Thomas. And Hill has it in the corner. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And making it look easy right now. When Hill finds his rhythm, where he keeps in attack mode.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Leonard against Hill. Clock at 6. Shoots over Leonard. Hill, no good. Raptors trail by 7. Pass to Leonard. Nice move. And he lays it up and in. Leonard's got 8 points.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Outside Hill. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Leonard. The 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Wallace has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside. And it's sent back by Carter. Stoudemire goes in. Here's Bosch. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Bosch, so tough to stop when he gets that kind of position down low, forcing the D to foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And they're also hitting that mid-range shot at a high clip. A big key will be to continue that success throughout.
So both teams changing it up here. Detroit leading by 4. And here is Billups. Still without a basket. That one drops for him.
Continuously working in close. Billups earning that bucket.
Bosch, that's the pick for DeRozan. Over Bing. And the Raptors miss again. So it's the Pistons now. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on DeRozan.
I've heard Bing say that what he enjoys more than anything is putting pressure on the defense, forcing them into mistakes, and he forces one there, drawing the foul.
That free throw, no good. And Toronto making a change here. Davis is checked in. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from there.
Outside DeRozan. And it comes off the front of the rim. Detroit leading by 6. And stolen by Siakam. 43 seconds left in the first. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Here is DeBusschere. He has yet to score. Down low. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. Raptors trail by 6. Pass to Stoudemire. Siakam, a screen on Billups. Here's Stoudemire. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Detroit, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Siakam is out there with Davis. Then it's Barnes. Then it's Stoudemire. And it's DeRozan in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Billups. And he drives in. Chalk up 2 there. And the Pistons lead by 6.
It's such a savvy player. Billups senses his opportunity there and just takes it.
Outside, Davis. Left side, DeRozan over Bing. DeRozan's shot is off. Pistons leading by 6. Here's DeBusschere. Barnes grabs the miss. Stolen away. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And he banks in the layup. DeRozan's got his first 2 points.
DeRozan not trying to do too much inside.
Here's Bing. DeRozan defending, and that one's good. Bing.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Stoudemire dishes to DeRozan. Outside, Davis. Davis setting the pick for Siakam. Back to Davis. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
And you can tell Davis is very comfortable inside the paint. He has no doubt in his ability to find a shot.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. And the Pistons making a change here. Dumars is checked in. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the Raptors. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Dumars. A three-pointer is right on target. Dumars got 5 points so far.
Just a tremendous all-around player. Dumars at times showing us the deep range.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back to you guys.
A tone setter for sure at that end. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Now, here is Lowry. Siakam screen on Billups. Lowry passes to Davis. Rebound by the Pistons. Lanier's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Dumars. Here's Bing. DeRozan defending. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pistons lead by 9.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
DeRozan passes to Davis. Can't cash in from close range.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Outside Billups. Here's Dumars. 6 on the shot clock. The basket good off the assist from Billups.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's DeRozan. Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Ever evolving as a passer, DeRozan continues to impress with his ability to find his teammates.
Here's Bing. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board.
Look, that's a coach's nightmare. Your player has an easy chance to score and blows it by trying to do too much.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through. And if there's one thing Dave Bing excels at, it's finding the open man. His passes are precise, whether he's on the move or standing still.
And the Raptors call time here. And the Raptors with some changes. Bargnani is checked in for Davis. Leonard comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Carter in for Barnes. Toronto with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Lowry passes to Carter. from 13. And again, Toronto no luck. Carter's gone just 1 for 7 shooting tonight. Hill dishes to Thomas. It's back to Hill. Driving.
Yeah, that says it all right there. Grant Hill finishing the drive with some thunder. When he's moving at full speed, boy, it looks like he can fly.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Carter. Bargnani a screen on Hill. Carter kicks to Bargnani. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best.
Here's Hill, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
The Pistons have missed both of their free throws tonight, 0 for 2 so far. Lambier's checked in for the Pistons. And Toronto also making a switch. Stoudemire, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Both free throws good from Hill. Raptors trail by 10. Outside Lowry. Stoudemire setting the pick for Lowry. Pass to Leonard. Let's go. Rebound, Detroit. Hill's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Dumars. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Now Dumars. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Pass to Thomas. The Pistons working the ball around now. Now Hill. He's got 18. The shot, no good. Stoudemire against Lambier. Nobody near Leonard. Hits it from 3-point range. Leonard's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Toronto. Pass to Howell. Back to Dumars. Here's Howell. It's Thomas on the wing. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Siakam is checked in for the Raptors.
Substitution. Number 43, Pascal Siakam.
Now, here's Lowry. 5 points in the game. Bargnani passes to Leonard. And here's Carter. Pass to Bargnani. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
Thomas with it. To the paint. Here's Lambier. Rejected by Bargnani. And here's Leonard. Carter outside. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
Outside Hill. To the middle. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And love the pass from Hill right there, a true team player.
Back to Lowry. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Lowry's got 8 points.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
Now, here's Lambier. Still scoreless. Just 5 to shoot. Wide open, and the jumper is good.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Pass to Leonard. Over Hill. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Detroit leading by 6. Now, here's Thomas. Floats it up for Hill. And it's Hill with the jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Carter looking around. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Bosh is checked in for Toronto. DeRozan comes in for Pascal Siakam. The free throw off from Vince Carter.
Obviously, Vince Carter's ability to defy gravity is eye-catching, but everything else he does on the floor equally as important. He is a complete player.
Inside, out to Wallace. It's back to Hill. Over Carter. It's rebounded by Bosh. Raptors trail by 6. Outside Leonard. Pass to Lowry. Back to Leonard. Here's Lowry. It's stolen by Hill. The 19-foot shot. Outside for Thomas. Six to shoot. Over Lowry. Thomas, no luck. And here are the Raptors now. Pass to Lowry. A three from Leonard. It's hauled in by Lanier. Lanier's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Hill passes to Lanier. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Carter up top over Hill. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Good work defensively by Carter. Looking to get it going. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
The Raptors shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
Leonard at the line for 1.
Puts up a deep 3, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pistons ahead. They're up by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Please, direct your attention now to set up court. And from the fan, half-court shot. They're thinking about the shot.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And you know, Grant Hill has been really making it happen, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
We've got Wallace. Thomas is out there with Dumars. And it's Hill, and it's Lanier in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now. 3 on the clock, and here's Hill for 3. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Carter. Pass to Lowry. A 3 from Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Thomas. Here's Lanier. He's covered by Bosh. Lanier, the pass to Dumars. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Toronto trailer. Lowry passes to Carter.
Who's watching him?
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Wallace with a screen for Thomas. It's Dumars on the wing. Clock at 6. Pass to Lanier. And it is flushed down with a nice jam. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Lowry finds Leonard. And again, Toronto with the triple.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Outside Hill. Carter comes in with the double team. It's tipped and stolen by Kyle Lowry. Here's DeRozan. Uses the glass to finish the layup. DeRozan's got the lead up to 1 now for the Raptors.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Hill. Here's the screen. Here's Dumars. Toronto grabs the miss. Bosch has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Three-pointer, Lowry. Rebounded by the Pistons. Outside Thomas. Pass to Wallace. And here is Hill. To the paint. Shot clock at 6.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Outside DeRozan. Back to Lowry. And stolen by Thomas. Dumars the pass to Lanier. Stolen by Bosch. Leonard finds Carter. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And some serious ingenuity from Leonard there. He sees the opening and then just makes the right read.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Lowry against Thomas. Pass to Wallace. Pistons passing it around. 4 on the clock. Dumars with it. Lowry picks him up near the three-point line. It's Thomas, and again it's the Pistons missing. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for Toronto. Just 4 points, that's all they've given up here in the second half. Carter against Hill. It's Vince Carter on the wing. 8 points for him. That shot, no good. Hill against Carter. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Raptors with the lead. Here's Lowry. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Carter missing. Outside Thomas. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Pistons with possession here. Hill left side. Over Carter. Detroit, no good that time either. Now here's Leonard. Guarded close. Pass to Lowry. Now Leonard. He's got 20. Here's Bosch. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bosch has got 7 points. Pistons trailed by 3. Now here's Thomas. And here's Dumars. DeRozan defending. Pass to Hill. Shot clock at 5. Over Carter. Again the miss by the Pistons. Here's Toronto. They're on a 12-4 run. Back to Lowry. Outside Leonard. Bosh, a screen on Hill. Here's Carter. And it's sent back by Wallace. Lets it go from 14. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Thomas.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Carter sets the pick for Leonard. Leonard chewing him up inside.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Timeout called the Pistons. Phillips is checked in for Dumars. And the Raptors also making a change. Stoudemire's checked in.
Substitution on the floor.
And Hill has it in the corner. Outside Phillips. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
And Phillips is a shoot-first point guard, someone ready and willing to let that one fly.
Now here's Bosh. He's got 7. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get a shot off. And it's Carter missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selection. You have to be set up for success. Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Stoudemire against Thomas. Carter with it. He's got 8. Down low. It's Bosh, that time on the assist by Carter. Bosh has got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
The shot's good from Stoudemire. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Raptors?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
So it's Toronto now, following the bucket by the Pistons. Pass to Leonard. Over Wallace. And it's Leonard missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's Stoudemire following the basket by Chauncey Billups. Toronto working the ball around now. Rosen dishes to Leonard. Bosh, the screen. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Lanier.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Wallace with the screen for Hill. To the inside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Skipped it to perfection, utilizing the hardwood.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, the mid-range has been open for them, so you've got to take what the defense gives, and that's been a great attack in this situation.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
And here are the Pistons now. They're on a 15-6 run. Outside Thomas. 7-foot shot. Wallace's shot is good.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And the Raptors call time here. It's DeRozan top of the key. Carter down low. He's got 8. Nails the baby hook. Carter's got 10 points in the game. Pistons leading by 6. They set the pick. Thomas passes to Lanier. And there it is for him.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Carter up top. 10 points for him. We've got 1:18 left in the third. Shot clock at 5. Not loose. Billups against DeRozan. Here's Bing. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. And now it's a 10-point Piston lead.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And it's Davis missing. And so Thomas will bring it up for Detroit. The 3 from Billups. Good D by Siakam.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
It's tipped. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. A slam dunk by Thomas.
Yeah, that's the baby-faced assassin. Thomas, he'll smile at you, and then he'll cut your legs out from under.
DeRozan against Billups. Davis with a screen on Billups. Inside. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Lowry. Davis is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Stoudemire. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Raptors trail by 12. Leonard the pass to Stoudemire. Back to Leonard. Excellent D there from Hill. To Busher, passes to Bing. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. The shot missing. Good D by Siakam. Lowry kicks to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Siakam for 3. And again, no good by Toronto. Detroit leading by 12. Here's Bing. Pass to Hill. It's good. Hill's got 22 points.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. It's stolen by Hill. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. And that one's good. Bing. And the Pistons lead by 16. Bing's gone 3 for 7 from the floor so far tonight. Outside Leonard. To end the cold streak. Rebounded by the Pistons. Hill's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Rodman with a screen on Lowry. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Now here's Leonard. Over Hill. Leonard with the bucket. Leonard's got 10 points in just the second half.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Outside Dumars. Pass to DeBush. Here's Hill. Rebound by the Raptors. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Leonard. Now Stoudemire. Siakam outside. Offline with his 3. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for Detroit. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Left side Lowry. Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
What a phenomenal athlete Siakam is. Just taking off and finishing with power at the rim.
Pistons leading by 14. Timeout, Pistons. A new group in now for the Raptors. Chris Bosh is checked in for Davis. Scotty Barnes comes in for Pascal Siakam. Vince Carter is checked in for Leonard. And it's DeRozan in for Stoudemire. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hi, guys. The head coach for the Pistons had some instruction for his guys during the break. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. DeRozan finds Bosh. The kick out to Barnes. They grab their own miss. Basket counts.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Now here's Wallace. Pass to Dumars. Here he goes. Misses and the dry spell continues. Raptors trail by 12. DeRozan surveying the D. The Pistons making a change here. Stackhouse is checked in. Stoudemire, he's checked in for Toronto.
Substitution on the floor.
Here's Bosh. It's hauled in by Lanier. Lanier's got his 16th rebound on the night. Bing, the pass to Thomas. Wallace outside. Here's Stackhouse. Wide open shot is on the money. And the Pistons lead by 14.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
And here's Carter. Bosh high post. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. Carter's got his 7th assist in the game.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Now, here's Thomas. Pass to Stackhouse. Carter pulls it in. Raptors trail by 12. DeRozan with a screen for Stoudemire. Now here's DeRozan. Just 4 to shoot. Detroit with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. Now Thomas. Back to Stackhouse. No good there. Good work defensively by Carter. Stackhouse has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Carter kicks to DeRozan. Stoudemire outside. Launches it. It's hauled in by Lanier. Lanier's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Pulls up from the corner. That's good on the jump shot. And the Pistons lead by 14.
That's a fantastic feed right there. Kicking it out for the good look. Plays like this really help team chemistry.
Now here is Carter. Bosh sets the pick for Carter. Takes the 3. The shot from 20 feet away. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
An elite scorer. Bosh can be the man, a guy you go to every trip down the floor.
Here's Stackhouse. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Down low. Here's Barnes. And it's sent back by Wallace. To the middle. Thomas kicks to Wallace. Stackhouse outside. Here's Lanier. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And guys, he's been a problem this defense has not been able to solve tonight. Lanier using that size along with the skill set to fully affect this game.
And down it goes.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Timeout, Pistons.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
Leonard, he's checked in for Toronto. Lowry comes in for Stoudemire. Now Thomas. On the wing, Hill, defended by Carter. Got it! Raptors trail by 14. Outside DeRozan. Carter outside. Leonard fires. The 3 doesn't go. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Now, here's Dumars. That shot, no good. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. DeRozan inside. Covered by Dumars. And he banks the layup in.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Brad Hill.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Hill. Raptors trail by 14. With the step back. DeRozan against Dumars. Carter outside. 6 on the shot clock. Holy cow! What a bailout!
Wow, that was no wet spot he slipped on, folks. He just plain broke him down.
Yeah, you don't see guys weak-legged like that very often. We'll be seeing that play for weeks to come.
Now here is Hill. Dumars a screen on Leonard. Carter against Hill. And the excellent defensive pressure does the job. Conley outside. Missed on the three.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now here is Hill. On the wing, Wallace. He's covered by Bosch. Wallace down low, working on Bosch. Down low, gets it to go.
A great finish off contact. Wallace flexing on these guys.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And now, our player of the game.
マットレス変えたのに全然寝れない。マットレス選びに失敗したようですね。寝るマットレスなら120日間無料。お家でゆっくり試せるからこれにしよう。もう失敗しない。寝るマットレス120日間本当に無料。